All right, so there's just going to be a quick review for your quiz that you're taking, section 4.1. There are 4 different type of problems, but they're not very different. They're all kind of the same. It's y equals mx plus b, but were you given the m? Were you given the b? Were you given the m and the b? Were you given neither the m or the b? Those are the 4 different kinds of problems. So I'll give you one example of each. If I were you, I'd write it down, do it in your notebook, or maybe try it before you watch it, because it is review and making sure that you're ready for this quiz. Write an equation in slope-intercept form. This is slope-intercept form of the line that has the given slope and y-intercept. So basically it's your job to know that m is slope and b is y-intercept. If you already know your slope and your y-intercept, you just put them in the proper spot. Done. Then they step it up to the next notch, saying, write an equation of the line that passes through the given points. Y equals mx plus b again. The whole test is y equals mx plus b, quiz. Hint, find m. B is technically already given to you, even though it doesn't say, hey you, there's b. To find m, we need to do the slope formula, and this will be on your quiz. You don't have to try to find it or memorize it. y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Find m. B is given. Of these 4 numbers, you've got 0, 5, 3, -4. The reason that you know that this is b, because it's a y-intercept. And a y-intercept means it went over 0, up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It can't be over 3, down 4. That's not an intercept. It has to be an intercept. And you can find an intercept quicker than graphing just by looking at the problem, which one has a 0 for the x value. X value has to be 0. So we have b. We need to find m. y2, -4, minus y1, minus 5. x2, 3, minus x1, 0. -4 minus 5 is -9, and 3 minus 0 is 3. If you don't reduce that all the way down to a whole number, it won't be counted correctly. All slopes are reduced as far down as they possibly go. Now your final answer looks just like the first one did. Y equals mx plus b. M is -3. Don't forget the x, and your base is 5. There's 2 types of problems. The third type, write an equation. This time they gave us m, but not b. So sometimes you have m and b, sometimes you have b and not m, sometimes you have m and not b. Write an equation in slope-intercept form, which is y equals mx plus b again. The whole quiz is y equals mx plus b. Of the line that passes through the given point and has the given slope, use the point-slope formula. Point-slope formula. This will be given on your quiz also. Y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. Can I remind you, as I continue to say over and over, but I don't know that everybody's listening every time, or you forget easily, can't tell which. This y and this x are variables. Every problem that we do with y equals mx plus b has a y and an x in it. You have to have a y and an x to make it a line. Don't touch this y, don't touch this x, don't change it, don't move it, don't rearrange it, don't plug anything in. We know that over here we have x1, y1. You have one x and one y, and we have the m. So our formula over here now says y minus 5 equals slope 1 times x minus 4. Every problem on this section will be done the same. Distribute first, add second. You have to distribute and get rid of parentheses before you can do any other work. So keep your y minus 5 on the left, the same while you distribute 1x. And so help me goodness gracious, do not put that 1 in front of the x. I already know it's there. Minus 1 times 4 is 4. Will it be marked wrong if you have a 1 in front of the x? You betcha. It's redundant. We don't need a coefficient of 1 if we already know there's 1 there. You don't put a 1 in front of the y, do you? Okay. Finish this problem by adding 5 and make sure you add it to like terms, which is the -4. And you finish with y equals x plus 1. I know, I'm whipping through this so that it's a quick review. Slow it down, pause it, rewind it, do what you have to. And then this last one takes a combination of the last two. They didn't give you M or B, so you have to do both in one problem. Slow down and do it right, so that, because if you make a mistake early on the M, it's going to make your whole point slope formula wrong. So, what does that look like? Find M first. 13 minus -2 over 7 minus 2, which is 15 plus plus over 5, and your M is 3. Pick one of the points. I don't care which one you pick. Pick X, pick X1, pick Y1. You could pick X2 or Y2. It doesn't matter. But only pick one. You don't need the other one. You already used it for slope. Y minus Y1. So Y minus a -2 plus plus equals slope times X minus 2. Distribute first, always, which means this side stays the same. Y plus 2 equals 3X minus 6. Minus 2 from both sides this time, since it was a plus. And you get Y equals 3X minus 8. Notice every single answer is in Y equals MX plus B form. So it starts easy. You have M, you have B. You have B, you don't have M. You have M, you don't have B, and then a combination. What if you don't have M or B? Do these notes, review first, then put it all away, shut it down, grab a calculator, and take your quiz. Good luck.